Hello guys, if you look at your screen there, you will just see a pigsty. You can see a pigsty there in your screen. That is a substandard pigsty. It is not standardized. It's just constructed around events, but you can just start with this. This is a small pigsty which is just constructed. You can see where the coach stop, and it is about 4 rooms only. But with this, the farmer can just start with it. You can just see it's a newly constructed pigsty. In earlier video, we talked about starting small but thinking big. With this, you can just start. You can look at this pigsty. It's locally constructed. You can just look around. You can see the pigsty from the side angle. It is constructed around the vent so as to make the house to be a little bit cool and also to make it a little bit economical. Because if you construct it around the vents, you reduce the money that you would have construct a real house. You know, this is a substandard pigsty. It's not standardized, but the farmer can just start with it. Yes, you can see the coach. It's only about 4 coach, so that the pigsty will have enough ventilation. Only about 4 coach, so that the pigsty would have enough ventilation. It is only 4 room. You know, called raising pig. You need a large facility. Yes, because you got to progress as a farmer. As you have pig farrows, you got more piglet and more pigs, so you need a house to put them. As you can see, this one is only 4 room. This is just for a start. We talk about starting small and thinking big. That means if you got a target, within a period of time, you can improve, upgrade, and then you can build a better or perhaps a standard pigsty. If you look there in the front, you will see a gallon, or I may say a drum. That is where water is put so that could be used in a pigsty. You know, when we talk about raising a pig, you need a lot of water in the farm. So this person cannot afford a borehole for now, but is only using a drum to get his water. Yes, that drum will supply him with some water that he will use in the farm to either to flush the pig or to use it in mixing the feed. We talk about you need to have a clean water as well. So if you cannot get a borehole, at least you can get water from somewhere or somehow and connect it to your farm. So we talk about starting small while you are thinking big. This person has just started. You can see that the pigsty is constructed around the vent. You can see the vents there in your screen. It's a small pigsty. The farmer just started. You can see the pigsty is constructed around the vents. There are some few pigs inside. Yes, this is just for a start. Around there you can see other crops that is still there. What we have is plantain. It is obvious that you can use the manure that you get from the pig stee and put it in the plantain, and that means more money to the farmer. Another thing that this plantain will do for this pigsty is that it will make the temperature of the pigsty to be cool. Yes, we talk about having a cold temperature in your pigsty. So the plantain that is around the pigsty will make the temperature of the pigsty to be cool. You can see there's plantain all around the place. Also, this plantain can be fertilized. That is, if you supply them with the pig sluggy, as the sluggy that you get to the lagoon, some of them you will put in the, you use it as manure to this plantain, and in turn this plantain will reduce the amount of direct heat from the sun to enter the pigsty. But it's not necessary that you have to plant a plantain around your pigsty. But if it does, there is nothing wrong with it. Yes, but what we are talking about here is that your pigsty, even though it's a substandard one, you can just start with it. You got to start. You can just start with it. As you are starting, you got a plan to upgrade as time went by, so that you can have a more or a better pigsty. Yes, and this place is big enough. No matter how the farmer would expand the pigsty, he can do it, because if you look at it, there are still vents there. Yes, there are still vents there. You look at the screen where the plantain is there. You can see the plantain. There are still vents in this place. So that means you can expand the pigsty as much as you want. Yes. So the major important is that we got to start. You must not have everything before you start. You just have to start. But most important thing is that when you are starting, if you don't get all the necessary information before starting, that means you got to at least hire someone or hire a vet doctor, which is very important in your farm. You can get some few knowledge on how to raise pig. So if you want to see more of this video and to get more information on how to raise your pig successfully, that means you need to subscribe to this channel. Just click subscribe if you want to see more video. Well, that was your Green Pig Grow talking on how you can start small and think big. If you love this video, please, you know you got to subscribe. Thank you and bye-bye.